Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Hitman Freelancer, where we continue to flash our fits in the suit only challenge. We have got 4 levels today, which should take us up to the end of part 3 of the campaign. We'll be starting with, probably a collateral explosion. That seems like a safe bet. And we're going to be starting with an alerted map probably as well, so is it Bangkok or is it Hokkaido? Bangkok wants us to snipe someone, as well as a bunch of guards. Hokkaido wants us to silently pistol someone and take out only targets. So I think Bangkok is an excellent place to begin. We shall need a Snipper. Let's go with the Viper. I don't think inventory space is going to be at a premium. We'll go for a Trinity, and then we'll grab our collateral Kaploder. Might be able to find like a propane tank or something, but just in case, we'll bring along a little rubber ducky. And our usual stuff. That's probably all we really need, isn't it? I'd say so. Let's go to Bangkok. We're going to be suave today, suave and summery. And our targets are going to say, gosh, that's a dapper man who's just murked us. 2 of them are in the north wing on the first floor. That doesn't bode well for suit only. This map in general is not good for suit only. Our final target, Kevin Hughes, is in Morgan's roof garden. Does that mean we're looking at maybe Bruce Lee's version of the map? It doesn't seem to be the source, so to have targets hanging about up there means probably a bit of Bruce Lee. Yes, that is indeed the case. So how are we getting past these guards without too much bother?
No, you're not listening to me. Listen. You're making me miss the event.
Yeah.
Mom, please. Today's a big day. I'm not going up until you promise me you've deleted the game. I'll wait all day if I have to. I'm not getting another $350 bill in the post. No, do not click recharge. That's real money you're spending. I don't care that he said he loves you. He is a fictional character.
Excuse me.
Good. Trust me, you're better off without him. I mean, it. Call me back when you're done, okay?
Right, so this guy might give us
Your turn.
an invitation
All right, sure.
from the sound of things. Down he goes. And we do indeed have a tournament invitation. Good. So that's this side covered, as long as we don't get frisked. I don't think...
There's the whistle, sir.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to hide coming up here behind both a frisk and an invite. Although these guys might well frisk me.
Sir.
Pisk. Okay, so it hasn't actually helped getting up here. But we've got other ways of getting up though. Let's go grab our key card, which I should have grabbed in the first instance. I wonder how secure the other side of the hotel is. It might be that we're free to roam around a bit. Okay, got a key card now. We might be able to climb up to the top floors from my room, and therefore we won't need to worry about frisks or anything like that. But it's good to know that there is an invitation easily accessible over there, should it be required in future runs. Actually. Yeah, there's no pipes on our window, is there? So... Oh, and there's people downstairs looking at us as well. So maybe this hasn't helped. Maybe we need to get into one of the other rooms up here, which is certainly doable. Okay. This one is somewhere we're not allowed to be, though. So let's have a think. That guard is coming back at some point, but he's not coming back just yet. So let's take these two out and park them over here. If we can take that guard out as well, that would be nice, because I don't want him surprising us at any point. Who's in this room? Just a fellow. So that's everyone taken out in here except for guard friend. If only that basket was there in regular versions of the map, that would be great. Because there's not a lot of places to hide people around here. So here comes this guy. A corner snatch should solve all of our immediate problems. And then we'll chuck him in the box. Wait, we won't chuck him in the box just yet. Headshot. Now we can chuck him in the box. Can't hurt to get one of our 3 guards out of the way. And now where do we leave our briefcase? I'd rather leave it in the bathroom. Mostly because it's not weirdly dark in this bathroom, unlike the room on the other side. Now, where's that pipe? There it is. Maybe we could have got to it from our side, but there were people looking at us down below, so I'm not 100% on that. Oh, hello everyone. Yep, I was trespassing. No, I'm not. Now we're allowed up here, yes? Good. There's our man. Everyone's just sort of meditating and such. I don't know if the windows can be shot through.
Area and I can't let you in.
So I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to deal with this guy stealthily. So many people around. That bit's key carded.
Nice suit. Wow. Who's a tailor? But I'm sorry, can't let you through.
Yeah, no one can come through. What if we just get our duck ready? There's no one close to this man though. We would need him to go over and hang out with someone. We could do it if he's a contestant and he gets to fight at some point. I guess we could throw a duck at him and then lure him out by just being suspicious in his presence. Although, wait a minute. This is perfect.
I mean,
That should be that sorted.
You accountable for this mess? Yeah, you.
Why are people suspicious of me? I mean, yeah, I was kind of in the vicinity. But I wasn't seen doing crimes. Oh, how are we getting our briefcase back? That's another question. I've left it in this room that I'm not allowed access to. Oh wait, I can get it in. There's no key card. Good. It's panicking there for a moment. So we've got 2 people on to the side. They're 1 floor down. It's possible we could snipe people through windows. But where would we snipe them from? Can we even shoot across the map? I mean, there's here, I guess. There's over here where the food critic would hang out, but... Let's just see if we can go up on the other side without any sort of bother. We don't want to overthink things if we can just waltz up there. No, we are trespassing. There's a guard. He would probably see us if we did this, but he hasn't. very well. But yeah, we're going to get spotted sooner or later here, because this is all sorts of suspicious. Unless he moves away.
Can't wait to tell my friends about that.
What if I move up a floor and shoot downwards? How busy are we on this floor? Well, there's a guard right there, so there's part of your answer. We are going to have to murk some guards, I think, if we want to get away with anything. But then this floor's fairly quiet. Is that guard over there going to go into a room at any point? Yes. Well, he's certainly moving away from us. And there we go, he's gone into a room. So we can make this floor pretty quiet. Oops. Just had a thought. Bonk him first. And that's sniper number 2. Now, is this a room that we can just get into without a key card? Probably not, so we might want to bring our briefcase with us. The main thing is, we've cleared out a guard who would notice us roaming around this floor. We've got a worker there, we've got one over there, and one there. We've got a door we can go out by onto the roof. But that's not the biggest help in the world. I guess what we could do here oh fuck, perfect shooter. As soon as I fired I was like, no, can't do that. Bugger. Either way, let's hold on to the sniper rifle for now. I was just trying to make myself an escape route. That's one of our friends down. Piss. Damn and blast. It's honestly... You've got a choice. Do you fail perfect shooter because you miss a shot? Or do you fail perfect shooter because you just forgot about it? And shooting things is an incredibly useful way to interact with the world of Hitman.
Sir, there's something you need to take a look at. Please.
So that's our targets down. Did that guard... Yeah, I feel like the way that guard's running means he saw where that shot came from and he's coming upstairs. So let's scuttle into here. Bloody perfect shooter.
Did he just, like, disappear?
He probably just disappeared. Okay, this area is going to be spicy now. So maybe let's just come out onto the roof. Yes, we've got gardeners to get past to get back into a public spot. But maybe we're okay? There are cameras probably above the doors. Yeah, there are. Okay, we can't actually get in that door because it's key carded. But this one we might be okay. Good. So aside from my foolish error when it comes to opening doors, that's another perfect run. Where's the safe? It's right down below, so it's probably in the manager's office, maybe? Yeah. And our supplier's actually the one that's all the way down below. Any fire extinguishers about that I can easily grab? Because I mean, I can just rob the safe the other way, but an extinguisher would make it a touch easier. But maybe if we're quick. Okay, we weren't quick.
Talk things through. You don't go.
No.
Oh, Primal, why are you?
That gives us a moment at least. So we've got a file over here. Where's clue 3? We are about to get thoroughly busted. Although that guy's a guard, so we could just shoot him in the head if we needed to. Oh, how are you back on your feet? That's strange. She stood up, and she appears to be on her feet. Either way, she's not a big problem. We're just popping down here to see the supplier. Don't know where you came from, friend. You're not normally there. We'll just lurk here. It's fine. Okay, now we've got
Want to buy something?
body bags.
all.
Are they coming this way? No, they're not. Good. Let's buy ourselves a machine gun.
Take care now. Don't be a stranger.
And let's whip that out of its briefcase. Let's grab our sniper rifle briefcase and let's be on our way. So we do have guards down there.
Like going to Vietnam and back again. Gotta talk about it midnight.
Okay.
They didn't see shit. They also didn't see shit. Except they actually didn't. And that woman's coming out just in time to see us run away. So that's a pretty good start. We've got some pretty good prestiges as well. So let's grab Katana. And let's go and do our other alerted map in Hokkaido. 2 targets, Katana and Silence Pistol. And they're our only kills. Let's bring Shortballer for a change. I like Shortballer. It's a timeless classic. And we'll bring Tanto. Double poison might be good, so let's bring both Karma and Seeker. Lockpick and Wrench. Don't really need anything else, because we're only murking 2 people. So I think we're probably good to go. And here we are. We are wearing an appropriate outfit, the Yukata. But this is the Blossom version from the Blossom mod. I forget if that's the exact name of it, but it's the mod that's added all the Blossom related things around the map and various pink outfits. Thought I'd give it a spin in an appropriate location. There's one of our targets. So we've got Hilda, and then we've got one of the guards out on the cable car. Interesting. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with the guard. Oops. I was just wondering if we've got the chance for cheeky Seeker shot, but maybe not. Not with a guard just stood right there. Oh, not with Jason Portman. Strolling about the place. Let's tail our target for a minute. We're not on a speed run. So she's going to sushi. I hope our other target is... No, he's on the move. What a pisser. Is he one of Yuki's guards, maybe?
Awesome, right? I mean, shut up. Don't I look like Hush or Invisible Man? Maybe Dark Man. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So, if you're following Yuki, that's not the end of the world. That's Poison Guard out the way. Do you want to go into this bathroom? Yeah, you do. Cool. So that's target 1. Pretty much taken care of. Excellent news. Is there anything in this cabinet? I'm sure I've looked in here before. Nothing going on this version of the map. So let's get back to where Hilda was. We just need to pop her in head and we are done with the level. And here she comes. I feel like
Yeah, just hanging out in Japan.
It'd be nice if every level had like 4 targets. Because sometimes a 2-target level can just be over super fast.
You shut up. That's a good one.
So if Jason wasn't
It's
there,
actually happening. Shut up.
Then
yes,
maybe.
2 weeks from now. I could be the one.
we could take her out around there somewhere. Or at least secret her around there somewhere. This cleaner kind of stops us from popping off over here. Maybe luring her into that bathroom would be an option. Let's have a look. We've got 2 people in here now, plus 1 in the toilet. Each room has cupboards. So this fellow can come in, and down he goes. The guard can come back in. Get fished, son. We probably don't even need to worry about the person in the other cubicle, because we can just lure her in when she passes, I think. But it might be funny to just fish a guy who's on the toilet. Because when she walks past this door, there's not many other people around, so she should be the one who takes an interest. Maybe actually it was a good idea to take out that guy, because now we can stand in this room so she doesn't see us.
Hello?
Can we close the door? We can.
Well, hold on.
Okay, she saw us. But that's fine. I'm sure she won't remember us. We even tidy up after ourselves. We could have done this silent assassin if we were a bit more careful about slapping her. I mean, we've done it in a way that would be considered silent assassin
I hope you're enjoying
in regular Hitman. It's just in Freelancer we'd have failed silent assassin when she spotted us. But either way, let's see. Oh, this guy there who is an enforcer. Why are you an enforcer, mate? We're just a man. Just an ordinary man. I mean, we could just run past him. I was going to rob the box as well, but if we just have to run past him to get on the cable car,
Just nicotine cravings.
then we'll do it. So what's next? Had we decided? Yeah, I think we decided on Haven for a showdown. Possibly just because we'd already done Marrakesh as a showdown in the past. So let's have a look. They both want us to snipe people. Let's just double check prestige before we make final decisions. Sniper kill epic. That kind of works quite nicely for us, because Marrakesh wants us to snipe and fiber wire, and then eliminate guards with SMGs and snipers. So, fiber wire. Doesn't need to be a fancy SMG, so we'll bring the DAC DTI because it fits in the old pocket. We'll bring friend Viper along once again, and we should probably bring a pistol too. And then let's see what other gear we might want. Usual stuff to begin with, and then how much space does that leave us? None at all. But that's okay. We're heavily armed and extremely dangerous. We're at the school. And if we're going to be extremely dangerous, we may as well look the part. So we've gone for the outfit that you get from Mila Jokovich's Elusive Target pack. We're after Terry, who's out and about. And we're after Peda, who is possibly the consulate guard who goes up and down the stairs. He's one of the 2 guards that's at the edge of the consulate, the back end. So maybe going down into the garage is a good bet. So maybe we don't need to do anything here at the school except get out alive. And that fellow is just chilling, so let's get one of our snipes out of the way. What's he carrying, gun-wise? Assault rifle. We don't need assault rifle ammo. Now we're merely trespassing, which I can live with. So that guy in the consulate is an excellent fiber wire guy.
Mister, you are currently trespassing in a restricted area.
Yep,
Now follow me, okay?
will do, boss. He doesn't think there's anything suspicious about my outfit. It's just the
Okay,
fact
sir.
that I was in the wrong
Free to
place.
go.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Can't let you through.
I'm just perfectly regular Joe. Do we have a safe? Do we want an explosive baseball? There is a safe. It's near the entrance to the consulate, so it shouldn't be too hard to deal with stealthily, but maybe we bring this anyway, because then we can blow open the door to allow us into the consulate. That might be a good idea. Now, target is... the shopkeeper comes over here and has a smoke, I think. So maybe he's not too hard to snipe from here. Or somewhere near here. But then there's also that guard that's going back and forth. So I don't want to shoot him while he's just stood next to those two guards. That would be silly. But then this guy's going to come back in a minute. It wouldn't be subtle to just shoot him from here somewhere. He does go round the corner though, doesn't he? But then there's that guard. And his mate. What if we were to shoot that guard? Then that guy would have a bit of a panic.
End him now.
Down he goes. Let's pop away the sniper. Very few people know what I look like right now. It's mostly just that man over there.
I need cover fire. He's over there. Over there. Over there.
So that's him out of the way. He might have seen that. He's certainly on edge. But down he goes. Gunshots were heard. People are going to come over here. They're going to panic. I'm panicking right now to some extent. But I believe we've got away with that.
I know.
I gotta be honest with you.
So can we sneak in here? Good. Now we've got a bunch of guards over here. Probably too many for us to just take out. Yeah, there's a lot of them. I guess we could sneak down here and kill this man. At some point, the guy who carries the consulate card is going to come through. And we could snipe him and get the card. And then that would make robbing the safe a bit easier as well. We could potentially meet him part way by coming back up here and shooting a bunch of people that are in our way. It's not subtle, but it would work. But we do still need to kill our way through all the people up top, I think, to get into the back end of the consulate. Okay, I think that was the man. Yeah, there's our consulate keycard. We got lightly shot, but we can live with that. And we didn't get to snipe anyone. But again, that's absolutely fine, because we can come out here and snipe someone if we need to. Let's pop into this room. Left our briefcase behind, but maybe that's okay. Let's pop back out again. And think about our next manoeuvre. Could involve sniping people.
I hear you.
I think that that camera is going to cause some bother. Yeah. So let's drop down. Let's conceal our sniper rifle. And, potentially we hide in a cupboard over here until this all dies down, but let's see. 2 guards? We could take 2 guards, couldn't we? Although if everyone's over there looking for trouble, maybe now is a good time to just make our way to the consulate. Yeah, we've cleared out all the guards, pretty much, except for Red Hat there. Down he goes. Cool. So which of our men? It is the consulate guard. Okay, so that guy's wandered off. The one who I thought would be coming up and down these stairs, but yeah, there's no one else up here, so he is the one who comes up and down these stairs. He's got to be. Oops. Meant to drop my briefcase. There we go. So yeah, here he comes. He stops at some point and turns around. We go out, we fire him, we bring him back in and chuck him in this box. He doesn't go far, but that's maybe okay. He's probably gone far enough for us to reach him before he starts going down the steps. Wonderful. Perfect run if we get out alive. No, briefcase. We are trespassing. Are we trespassing on the ground floor though? Or are we just a civilian in a civilian area? Yeah, we're still trespassing. For how long though? Let's get this guy out of the way. I want to see if there's a point where we stop trespassing and we're just in a public spot. No, we're still trespassing here. Let's see, we've got nothing we can afford and get out safely from the supply.
Take care now. Don't be a stranger.
So that man knows that we're sus, but
Okay.
most of these people don't.
Expecting an actual answer there. So how did Strandberg?
Oh, that guy does though.
Weird.
He's also a guard. Okay, you caught me.
Dude, you're not allowed here. All right, sir, let's go. You did this to yourself.
Oh yeah, I did. Now, if you could please escort me back to somewhere where I won't be getting into trouble, that would be great. Could have probably got out without trespassing, just because most of the civilians don't seem to care.
Keep up the pace. Yep, good job, sir.
But the guards do care. And there's quite a few out here, so it would have probably been caught sooner or later.
That was nothing,
There we
sir.
go.
You are free to move on.
I'm free to move on. Now. Let's sneak over here. Trespassing again, but no one really cares over here. And that consulate guard has just moved on. So we should be free to just help ourselves to a safe at this point. I don't know where all the clues will be, but there's definitely one in here. Are the other two both outside? Yeah, there's one over there. That's a bit dodgy. Yeah, these clues are in difficult places, I think. One of them certainly is.
Might have a possible disturbance. Keep it posted.
It's probably best to take out this guy, although we've kind of lured him around here now. So I guess we corner snatch him instead. That works. Now, where are we taking him? Into this cupboard. So, the other clues. One of them's over there where we'd get spotted. Are we far enough away from here to explode that? I'm not 100% on that. Is there a clue out here anywhere? No. Can we explode it through the wall? I should have hidden in one of those bins. I think I'm okay. You can certainly blow things up through ceilings and such, so should be able to blow them up through walls. Everyone's chilling. That explosion was obviously nothing. And no, the safe is still in one piece. Okay. So we need to hunt for clue. I wonder if there's one in this building. Yeah, it's quite a long way from the safe, but apparently not too far. Back we go. Can we get this one without being spotted by those blokes? I don't think so, but we can potentially lure that guy over. He's thinking about it. Oh. That's surely lured you. No. What a pisser. We could shoot the wall behind him and then maybe rush in.
Hey, it's me. I just heard something suspicious.
Come on. Bam. How the other guy didn't see us, I don't know. But that worked and we got our safe. I'm pleased with that. Plenty of cash for the next supplier. Although we're probably not going to be able to buy anything from the Haven suppliers either, because we're going to be carrying a sniper rifle around on there. But either way, it's still plenty of cash for somewhere down the line. Marrakesh perfected once again. Which brings us to today's showdown. Neutralize the lookout sounds promising. We're eliminating guards. We're exploding our target. We could go for collateral accident, but no, we can't actually, because a remote explosive kill can't be an accident kill. So neutralize the lookout it is. We need a rubber duck for sure, maybe 2 to be on the safe side. But does that give us enough space to carry everything else? I think it should. We could bring a smaller sniper rifle. We could bring the advanced instead of the Viper, but I don't like the way it plays Ave Maria. We could bring the Ghost actually. And we do want to poison a guard, so we'll also bring the Karma. Now, what might we want to wear for the beach? It's a lovely day here in the Maldives, so we've rolled up our shirt sleeves and we're ready to work. I forgot to check who we're looking to work with today. It's a redhead with no hat, and they are wearing glasses. So let's run around and look at people. And look for lookouts. There's a lookout. You've got a hat, so it's not you. Let's go up to the villas and see what's going on there. A few targets here. It's not you this time. And it's also not you. Good.
Yeah, keep it real.
We're whittling them down already. Ah, you're a lookout though. So let's drop into the sea and get our trousers wet. But there is one other target over here who might fit the bill. What are they up to? Are they eating something? They might have been eating something. Also, they're blonde, so it's not them. We're after a smoker or a sweet tooth. Well, we're after a smoker and a sweet tooth, no less. And their meeting is business related. So, target over here somewhere. Storm's coming in. So I'm glad I didn't go full shirt off. It's not the weather for that. You fit the bill. Pretty much. As long as you've got earrings. Yeah, you fit the bill. Now, what are you going to do with your time? Also, why is the game stuttering so much since the last patch? I try to edit around it when I can, but can't always do that, and it's quite vexing sometimes. I just want to bring you the best Hitman experience I can. And I can't do that if there's these occasional little stutters and lags. It could potentially be a result of a mod or multiple mods, but I would much rather blame IOI than mod makers. So our friend checks her phone and now she's moving with a certain amount of purpose. I think she's on her way to a meeting. Yeah, it looks like there's only one other suspect, so they are probably also a hatless red hair. But we'll have to see. Am I trespassing? Oh yeah, it's an actual hut there, isn't it? So you're a lookout. You're going for what sort of meeting? It's business. That fits the bill. I suppose we should go and see the other target. They're not far away. And yeah, he does fit the appearance bill. I thought he was going to, because generally 2 people will fit the appearance bill. But I think he might be the third handover person. He might be connected with those 2 that just had a meeting in there. But we just need to wait for a tell. If he sneezes or something like that, we know he's not the one. You're a lookout. Could kill that lookout, but I'd rather knock them out if I can and put them in a box, just because then I don't lose 50 mercies. Now, our lady friend is over here now. So I could potentially just lure them both into a bush and knock them out and see which one gives me the right phone. That guy's having a chocky bar. That's a good sign for him to be the target. Is she also going to have a chocky bar at any point? Lookouts hanging about. Everyone's bloody hanging about. Couriers, lookouts. All sorts. She's reading a book. Not the one. He is the one. Which means we just drop a duck for him.
Huh?
Do you want to pick that up, pal?
Hey, I think you left this.
Yeah, you pick that up. Maybe if he and the lookout get close, then we just boom them both. Well, did the courier just pick it up? Maybe. I did bring 2 ducks, didn't I? You have that one, friend.
Alright.
Good. Our man definitely has a duck. Maybe it is wise to just take out this lookout. Oh. Carnosaurus. So down he goes. So, lookout down. Our man is just wandering around in the ocean over there. His was the classic rubber duck, wasn't it? Leader eliminated. Good. Bunch of people alerted, but that's okay. Now you, courier, have got my other duck. I guess we could just karma you, couldn't we? Down he goes. Got our cash, got our duck. He's going to be revived, but that's fine. So what's the next play? Yeah, I don't think Supply is going to help us because she's in the shower and it's not in a great place. So we just need to snipe 3 guards and poison a guard. Well, we should be able to poison this lad. There is some kind of commotion down here. We are close to a camera.
Hey, what's going on? Who's there?
Did that not count? Is that because he's already looking around for stuff? Okay, that counted. Good. Down he goes. And that's 1 guard. Snipped. No one seems to be too concerned about that. Which is great news. So now let's stroll about, I guess. We know of good spots to snipe guards, but are any of them good when it's suit only? Have all the guards gone from here? Maybe. Maybe they're all delivering people to their exits. No, there's one in here. He's by himself, which is great news. How did we miss that shot? There we go. Hostile area, so let's just skedaddle. But we've got the cameras out as well, which is good news. And our last target could just be the dead easy guard up here. Is he going to be around though? It looks like it. guy makes life so easy. He's an MVP of NPCs. Now, where's our briefcase gone? There it is. So in you go. I guess we could leave our briefcase near an exit and then go and buy a gun and then get both guns out of the level together. But where would be a good exit for that on Haven? Because there's often guards and or people near the exits. Okay, that guard we just iced has been found, but that's okay. And I guess that's an assassin who found him, because there's not normally folks up there. I suppose this is a relatively subtle spot. We pop in here and leave our briefcase on the floor. And then we can go and visit our supplier. Now, she has got another big posh sniper rifle for us. We'll take that. And we should be able to make the very short run to our exit with our new sniper rifle on our back. Wonderful. Another lovely Haven job dealt with. And our prize this time, it's the sickle. Very well. Probably never going to use the dang thing. And we got back the one rubber duck that we used. So would it be complete stupidity to pick arms trafficking for level 4 on a suit only challenge? Given us 4 of those levels of repeats, we're certainly not doing it right now. Let's just have a quick peek at some of the levels, see what's going on. We've just done assassination. Organ trafficking has some fairly good levels, most of which we haven't seen. So I think I'm going to pencil that in for next time. So join me then, if you'd be so kind, and we'll see how we get on with the first 3 of those levels on the final part of this campaign. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.